Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day, thanks in a large part to our pals at the VFS School of Game Design. Thank you so much, Vancouver Film School. This rundown is dedicated to Ninja Sec, who enjoyed my interview with Marty O'Donnell. Thanks for the thumbs up there. This rundown is all yours. Gaming's oldest icon is learning a bunch of new mechanics in his next big adventure. Nintendo has released a lengthy new overview trailer for Super Mario Odyssey, offering the best look yet at all the new gameplay features. Specifically, the video shows off how players will be able to use Mario's new hat, Cappy, in ways that open up completely new gameplay possibilities. For starters, players can use Cappy as a projectile weapon to take on enemies, and also fling them around to use them as a portable platform to help them jump and climb to new areas. This looks kind of like some of the items that Link has at his disposal in the Legend of Zelda series, but is totally new for Mario. The other big thing that players can do with Cappy is use them to take possession of different non-player characters as well as enemies, and then use their powers for yourself. You can even take control of a T-Rex, which looks a lot more formidable than Mario's more familiar dinosaur companion, Yoshi. There's even a two-player local co-op mode where one player controls Mario and the other controls Cappy. Talk about a hat trick. All these new gameplay features seem like the type of innovation that an aging franchise like Mario needs in order to stay fresh, and we can't wait to bring you our review of the game soon on our channel. Super Mario Odyssey hits the Nintendo Switch in 3 long weeks. A big but divisive director is in the cards for the long-awaited Gambit movie. The solo film focusing on the popular X-Men mutant is set to be helmed by Gore Verbinski, the filmmaker behind Rango, The Lone Ranger, and the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The project has been stuck in development hell for several years and already shuffled through several different directors. So now that Verbinski is on board, 20th Century Fox is hoping to get things moving into production. Verbinski is a bit of a controversial choice, though. To put it bluntly, he's made some great movies, but also some pretty lame ones, and his most recent movie, A Cure for Wellness, was a dud, both critically and commercially. X-Men fans have been waiting a long time for a Gambit movie, so hopefully Verbinski delivers. As for who will be playing the iconic mutant, Channing Tatum has long been attached to the lead role, replacing Taylor Kitsch, who played the character in 2009's much-maligned X-Men Origins Wolverine. That film's Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, managed to reprise the role in his own movie, albeit with a very different tone, so Taylor Kitsch wasn't as lucky. Fox is hoping that Gambit will be as big a hit as Deadpool, and is just one of several X-Men projects they're dealing out. In other big comic book news, DC is getting a lot more diverse. Yesterday at the New York Comic-Con, DC Comics announced that their long-awaited rebirth of the Milestone Comics imprint will finally kick off in spring 2018. It will begin with a launch book simply titled Milestone, which will introduce all the new versions of the Milestone characters. That will be followed by 4 different series focusing on 4 different heroes, including the most famous Milestone creation, Static Shock. If you've never heard of Milestone before, it's an imprint that was founded in 1993 by African-American comic writers and artists as a way to create new books with more ethnically diverse characters, with DC handling publishing duties. After a while, the book saw a decline, with the imprint lying dormant for several years until DC announced in 2015 that they were planning to revive it. Since then, they've been working with writer and filmmaker Reginald Hudlin and others on the new books, so fans will be happy that they now have a release window. It turns out that a new Fast and Furious movie will be rolling off the assembly line in 2019 after all. Yesterday, Universal Pictures announced that the 9th film in the Fast franchise has been delayed from 2019 to 2020, but now we know that another Speedy movie will take its place. The long-awaited Fast spin-off, focusing on The Rock's character Luke Hobbs, is slated to cross the finish line on July 26, 2019.
We're gonna need a bigger truck!
Along with The Rock back behind the wheel, the film will also see Jason Statham reprise his role as Derek Shaw, so expect their characters to go head-to-head once again.
Oh, it took longer than I expected.
There's no word if any non-bald characters will appear in the film.
Maybe one day we'll find out.
If you're still not pumped for the new movie, Variety reports that Universal is in talks with none other than Shane Black to direct the film and also co-write it with longtime Fast screenwriter Chris Morgan. Shane Black has previously helmed Iron Man 3 and is known for writing witty dialogue between 2 characters that love and hate each other, which seems perfect for the relationship between Hobbs and Shaw.
I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
We'll let you know if he signs on. Given how much money these Fast movies make, it's no surprise that Universal wants to branch out with spin-offs. Don't be surprised if more of them pop up in the next few years. Universal is lucky they're making money off of their Fast franchise because it looks like their Dark Universe is dead before it even got off the ground. Following the poor box office reception of The Mummy earlier this year, more evidence has come in that Universal's new shared monster movie universe has been buried. The second film in the universe, Bride of Frankenstein, which was slated to begin filming early next year, has been postponed indefinitely. In a statement, Universal says that they and director Bill Condon need more time to develop and retool the film, and although they don't actually say that it's been outright canceled, no new time frame has been given. That sounds a lot like Bride of Frankenstein is not alive.
She's alive! Alive!
If it really is dead, this is just the latest nail in the coffin for the Dark Universe. Universal had planned to make a whole series of new monster movies set in the same continuity as The Mummy, but after that film failed, it cast all those plans in doubt. The Mummy writer and director Alex Kurtzman has already stated that he's no longer involved in the future films, so if the Dark Universe is able to continue, it will likely be very different than originally planned. This, and the problems that DC has had kicking off their shared universe, shows that studios should probably worry about making good movies first before they decide if those movies deserve their own universe.
Every man for himself?
That does it for me here in San Luis Obispo, California. What an incredible city. I've had such an amazing time here. Many of you are going to be enjoying Thanksgiving over the weekend, so have a great one. Remember, if you'd like to learn more about game design, visit our pals at VFS.edu. And don't forget, we've got tons of great content for you to check out. Please do that, and if you dig it, hit subscribe, all right?